Greetings, viewers! If you tuned in tonight for an episode of Contagion Chronicle, don't change the channel. We're playing a special two-shot tonight, the second part of it, to benefit Scarred Lands, Dead Man's Rust. Scarred Lands is a 5e supplement that is continuously updated and expanded by Onyx Path Publishing. Here's a brief summary of the world your heroes enter when they undertake an adventure in Skarn. Welcome to a broken world, a place where mortals try to eke out a simple existence within these scarred lands. Not long ago, the gods and titans clashed in a war that ripped the earth asunder. Now, the titans lay defeated, and the divine victors have retreated to the celestial realms, leaving their mortal followers to settle disputes amongst one another. This is not a peaceful time. Far from it. Belief is not as simple as it once was when the gods regularly walked the lands, and nations eye one another's resources as they embroil themselves in wars and conquest in the wake of the Titans' War. However, there's still some brightness in Skarn. There is a hope of rebuilding a world where all people can live together in peace. Within the Broadreach horizon, bucolic villages come together in solidarity. Within Leone, people of all kinds celebrate under one banner. However, there is also fear that the world will fall into greater darkness. The question is, how will your heroes influence this outcome? I bid thee greetings, barbarians and wizards, clerics and warlocks. I am Patrick, known on the Beaks of Birds and other crystal balls as Patty Shakes, and I am the game master for the story. This is a special two-shot double tap that Vorpal Tales is doing in Scarred Lands of the Dead Man's Rust module on Kickstarter. This is an awesome adventure brought to you by Vorpal Tales. You can find Vorpal Tales in lots of great places on the internet. Of course, we are on Twitch, right here, right now. Check out Twitter, where we tweet daily at Vorpal Tales. Facebook and Instagram, where you get great pictures of all our cast and GMs outside of the tabletop. A website, vorpaltales.com, where you can get all the latest news about everything we are doing and see our up-to-date calendars. A Patreon, where if you feel so inclined, you can toss a coin to us in order to make more, better, and Vorpal Talier content. Finally, a Discord, where you can come hang out with us awesome humans and discuss all kinds of topics, or play video games with us. I would like to thank Onyx Path Publishing for making the Scarred Lands 5e setting such a fantastic place to have an adventure. Having played several sessions in this setting, I can attest to the unique spin it brings. Fenrilic, the last edition before Dead Man's Rust, was a fantastic expansion that brought a frozen tundra for your adventures to explore. And now Dead Man's Rust is bringing a fantastic sandbox story. Another thanks to Astral Tabletop for being our virtual platform to roll dice, house character sheets, stare down the Titan spawn that look to end our adventures. Eventually to N8 Mid for all the fantastic work he does. My newest shout out goes to Vinswept, a wonderful YouTube channel that has amazing music to set your adventure to. And thanks to Love Your Rebellion, a nonprofit group that empowers marginalized groups through the arts. And now, dear viewers, meet our intrepid adventurers who look to better Skarn and pursue the noble ideals of the gods while destroying the remnants of the Titans. Please state your name, where people can find you on the internet, and who you are playing tonight.
What's the order? I forget.
I think I'm first. I'm at Space Lord PJs, and I'm playing Unicorn's Vengeance, the Hollowed Elf, Path of the Rage Witch barbarian.
I am Eldritch Echoes Online, and I am playing Undead Necromancer this fine evening. And I am Dwayne at Made of Kimchi on the internet, and I am playing See Who Hops, the Circle of Blood Druid.
And I am Devin at Sword of Sullied Online, playing Unut, the prodigal wizard / tattoo adept Slytherin.
Thank you, adventurers. Now, before we forget ourselves and escape for a little while into a realm of magic and fantasy, here in the world today, many people are struggling with very real matters and combating their own monsters. December is a month that brings awareness to many important things, including AIDS awareness. The USA hopes to end this epidemic by 2030, but it takes all of us. Research what you can do to help today. National Human Rights. A time to honor the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, an international document stating that the fundamental rights and freedoms to which all human beings are entitled. These include freedom from discrimination, the right to equality, and the right to be considered innocent until proven guilty. The very important Black Lives Matter is also still going on. This is a most important period in time we are living in, and we ask that you educate yourself on topics you may be ignorant to, and work with your fellow humans to better the world. Remember, things are only impossible until they are not. As mentioned, this is a two-shot to get everyone more hyped than they already are for the Kickstarter that is live now from Onyx Path Publishing for Dead Man's Rust, a full adventure for levels 1 through 10 for Spartans. They have met their goal, but they have released stretch goals. So get out there, view the Kickstarter. It has been linked in the chat. Check it out. And if you are at all hesitant, well, let's hope that tonight's session can sway you in favor of backing this awesome, awesome project. All right. I totally spaced last session to make one of you scribe Lorekeeper, so I will do the retelling of what happened last session myself. Last week, our adventurers met and we described a little bit about the setting that we had chosen, just a small sliver of Dead Man's Rust, which is the Hornsaw Forest. Our adventure took there. They met up with a battalion stationed of a fort full of Hollow Legionnaires. They had accepted the call to go and investigate what had happened to one of the squads. They had been instructed to go to the Reed clan and then investigate and check out strange disturbances and happenings that have been happening in the Hornsaw Forest. That squad never reported back, so a second squad was sent, and unfortunately they had not been heard from either. So at this point, the Hollow Legionnaires could not risk sending any more people, as they would leave the fort unguarded, and then that would be an entryway into the rest of the countryside. So our brave adventurers decided to undertake this task, and they made their way to Clan Reed, where upon finding there, they found Sergeant Telk, who informed them that as they were about to pursue the first squad, he was the leader of the second squad, they came under attack from members of one of the evil powers within the forest, the cult of Dar al-Anat. And it's known that they are so powerful and that they would not, either give up territory or retreat in such a fashion. Battle broke out. Some members of the squad were lost. Others were tasked with finding out what had happened, as well as scouting out just kind of the preliminary area of the forest, but no one had come back. The sergeant pointed them in the correct direction. They talked to the healer of Clan Reed as well, to learn that it was thought that perhaps the group of the Eightfold Curse, a gathering of witch spiders, had perhaps risen to power, driven out this other cult, as well as been responsible for a lot of the problems that have been experienced in the Hornsaw Forest of late. Our group came into the forest and were immediately beset upon by some of the Hornsaw Sentinels, the self-appointed guardians of the forest. Their mission and their goal was to have the forest remain in a state of balance, a state of neutrality. They liked the forest the way it was, and outside forces as well as inward forces might try to upset that balance, but it was their job to make sure that it stayed the same. Through some careful negotiations, aggressive negotiations, there were no fight broke out, but the two left each other wary. The Sentinels pointed the group in the direction where they had last seen the Legionnaires and let them know that they would always be watching. Our group continued forward, trekking through the Hornsaw Forest, one of the most dangerous and lively areas of all of Skarn. They encountered some traveling problems, but were able to successfully navigate all of them, not only getting lost once, and made their way to where the scent in the tracks of the Hollow Legionnaires were strongest. They were about to resume their travel when a large witch spider pit opened up underneath them. They fell quite a distance and were caught up in some webs. It was there that one of the leaders of the witch spiders, Imbria the Foul, introduced herself and advised them that they would be food. So, that is where our adventurers are now. They are caught up in some webs. Let me change the theming music here. They are caught up in some webs. You're suspended 30 feet in the air amongst just crisscrossing patterns of web. It's like someone had dumped together a bunch of different yarns and strings, and then they've been set there and left, and it's the same kind of rat's nest knot that has been formed with all these spider webs. You all look around and realize that you're actually missing someone. You look for Alarion, but they are not with you. You look up higher from where you fell, and you see them stuck up there, bound through some webbing, and they're slowly. You see a spider leg wrap around their body and drag them back from the lip of the spider pit. Their fate unknown. Once again, just to remind you, the winter has started to come to the Hornsaw Forest. There's cold winds. There's a snowfall coming down. The bite of winter is penetrating underneath your armor. For those of you, of course, that are not part construct or undead, this is most uncomfortable, and the shivers run down your spine, not just from your predicament, but from also what is happening around you. You look around, not seeing any immediate escape, seeing that you're about 30 feet up, but you do feel the sensation that you're slowly being lowered, and you see that the web that has wrapped around you is almost like a pulley system. You're being slowly lowered to the floor that you can see below you, completely covered in webbing, looking for all intents and purposes as giant, almost like fly paper. Imbria continues to talk to you. Once again, her horrible, clicking, guttural, just awful sounding speech.
You are not but food for me and my daughters. Eventually, the great spider silk web, spun by our spider mothers, will cover all Skyrim. You all will be part of one web, one food, one husk. We were powerful before, but those fools of Glividaldel, they worked a deal with us. They imbued us with the power to raise our food from the dead. Now we do not have to make the choice of slavery or food. All are both. Once we eat and leave behind the husk, they rise back from our webs and serve us in death. The silk we spin is now more powerful than ever. It doesn't just let us communicate across the world, but now it raises our army. All those fools wanted was for us to be carriers of some disease they worked on. But this disease does not affect us, as we are flesh. It is only to harm your legionnaire friends. And it's just even better than that. They were already one of our hardest enemies to defeat. And now that we have something that once they even look at us or in our presence destroys them, the witch spiders, the eightfold curse, will be unstoppable. Nothing stands in our way.
And as she finishes this monologue, you are being lowered further, now only about 5 feet above the ground. And you look around you, and you see there's already some zombie-esque creatures, and it appears she's telling the truth. They look, for all intents and purposes, they look like husks. They look like skin suits. It doesn't look like they should be it shouldn't be possible to hold up their frames, but somehow they have just something is keeping them upright and moving. And you can see horrible, just some of them look like humans, elves, some dwarves. There looks like some other monstrosity-like creatures as well, some like a hag. They have truly been busy. And as you're also descending, their daughters, normal witch spiders, are also in this clearing. It seems that they were attending to these creatures they had created. You also notice sprinkled around this area are several large web sacks. It appears that they have some creatures within them still either undergoing the process of transformation into their zombies, or food that has not been eaten yet, or who knows. And as you're being lowered, you notice right in front of you the large Imbria the Foul advances. And a witch spider is not just if you took any regular poisonous spider and enlarged them to a hideously 10-foot, each leg is 6 feet long, a 10-foot body. No, these are imbued with magic from their basest forms, being spawned from a hag mother ages and ages ago. Witch spiders are unnerving, their bodies seeming to kind of phase in and out of reality sometimes. Their coloring ranges from purple to bright greens to dark oranges to deep crimson reds. Their eyes seem to shift slowly, almost rotating around. They blink and look in all directions at once, and it almost looks as if the head and the fangs and the jaws are vibrating of their own accord, and just kind of looking at unnerves you and almost gives you this sense of vertigo, where this creature is so not of this world, just an abomination, so much that that reality seems to want to reject it, and just looking at it kind of gives you this stupor of it's hard to focus on it. It doesn't make any sense, even though what you see is roughly a spider. At least that's what your brain is justifying it as. What do you guys do? You're about to hit the ground floor. In 5e terms, you are restrained in this webbing. And you see several witch spiders, Imbria, approaching. You're not sure. This is what you can see in front of you. You're not sure, You were told before that the Eightfold Curse is run by 3, leaders, Imbria being one of them. You're not sure if the others are around. You're not sure if there's any more witch spiders around. You're not sure what has happened to Alarion.
Unicorn's Vengeance would like to rage.
You may rage.
He is angry because he's been restrained and just wants to smash spiders. Spiders are gross.
Sure.
We're not in initiative yet?
Not yet. They are very confident that you are webbed up. You're on their home turf. They've managed to separate one of your party from you already, and just like spiders do, they're going to play with their food.
Where's the nearest clear spot?
So anything that's green would be not like that is actually, you can see the grass there. All of this white that you're on right here is just heavy, dense webbing. For 5e terms, this would be difficult terrain. As well as the white that's out here as well. That's just really thick webbing, especially that there's crisscross between the trees and things like that.
And you're
so for battlefield knowledge,
movement, correct?
Correct. So for battlefield knowledge for this fight, anything that is white is going to be difficult terrain.
Okay. Well, in that case, for this turn, I'm going to blow smoke.
Okay.
Bonus action, Misty Step. Regular action, Levitate.
Okay.
And hold 20 feet above the ground until I must concentrate on something else.
Okay. So, you're all kind of, Unicorn's Vengeance. They have this ghostly kind of appearance within this floating, swirling armor. But you notice that it was kind of like this bluish, greenish tinge has now almost as if fire was lit inside of them, and now they take on this reddish, orangish, yellowish tinge. And you see the floating armor start to spin a little bit faster as he enters his rage. And Raziel, just in a slow, this green mist where his body was starts to form, it disappears, and the green mist reappears where he is over here in the corner as he missteps out of the way. And then his feet don't quite touch the ground. He seems to be kind of just hovering right above it.
20 feet.
Okay. Would anyone else like to do anything before the spiders start getting a little pissed off here that one of their pieces of food just freed itself?
Yeah, I might do the same with blowing Hoke and getting away. How far away are the walls? Like,
So the quote-unquote walls are these trees.
okay.
So basically, wherever you see trees, you can't like go through them. You would need
Okay.
you need to be in the pathing.
And I can be up to about how high would you think?
You guys fell about 60 feet down, so this kind of clearing, this makeshift kind of area, I would say has a 60-foot ceiling.
Okay. Then I'll just dimension door myself up to here, about 40 feet up. And I have climb speed, so I'm actually going to be holding onto the wall.
Where'd you go? Can you ping yourself again? Oh, I see you. Okay. So you're like clinging to that tree.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me your perception check.
Not my strong suit. An 8.
Fine. Couldn't possibly get worse.
All good in the hood.
See?
All good in the hood.
Everything is okay.
All good in the hood.
I do have another question. How far
Sure.
away is that egg from me, as far as height goes?
That's on the ground. All these eggs are on the ground. These egg
Okay,
sacs.
good.
They're kind of like anchored to the ground with several strands of webbing.
Okay.
See who? Anything you'd like to do before basically we're gonna roll initiative?
Can I see this zombie right here, right?
Yes. Anything that is labeled is what it is.
Zombies are bad, and I don't like them.
That's fair. But you also know that zombies are not the immediate problem. And you look at these zombies, and you can tell they're not like normal, they're not like other zombies you've come across. These, like I said, they are husks of themselves. It looks like they can't move really fast.
Yeah. There's a witch spider up there as well.
Yes,
And then-
those are scary. Now their size are technically medium, but each of their legs are 3 or 4 feet long. They have a large, and their bodies, well, not quite as terrible as scary as Imbria's, still kind of give off that unnerving sense of something's just not quite right about them. They fit a little bit more clearly into reality, but they're still quite scary.
You know what we do with spiders?
What do you do with spiders?
We set them on fire.
Yes, you kill them with fire. That is the correct answer. In
What
real
is-
life, this is not even 5e. This is real life. You kill them with fire.
We kill them with fire.
What does the god of fire say?
So I will create a bonfire right on top of that witch spider as I'm being lowered down.
Which spider, or like, is it the one
Oh,
close
right
to you?
there.
Okay, cool.
Bing, 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 bing.
So I asked just because I know this fight's gonna get a little crazy. I've already pre-numbered anything. Anything that doesn't have a number is, we'll call it 1. So like you'll see that like there's Witch Spider 2, 3, and 4 on the map. So this would be Witch Spider 1. All right. Is there a save, or is that an attack roll? What's going on with
That is a save.
Okay. What kind?
Dex. DC 17.
Let's get the first roll of the night for me at least. witch spider. Ooh, I think it's gonna be okay. 22.
Yep, that saves. So no damage, but there still is fire there.
Okay. High or low? I'm gonna roll a percentile. High or low?
Low.
Okay. So you create the bonfire. It's able to. It's kind of able. It's almost like it senses the fire is coming and kind of scuttles out of the way a little bit. But that patch of ground and the witch spider seem to be catching on fire. So get the freehand brush here.
Can I, as a player, not draw?
No, I took away drawing privileges. Just because I know it's going to get confusing. I don't want to accidentally, do that.
Accidentally.
Fire. Okay.
Fire.
So, seeing Raziel teleport away, as well as Unut and Sihu starting to set fire to their precious lair, Embria will kind of you see the eyes quicken there, darting.
Fools! Why can't you just be good little flies and die?
And now we're going to roll initiative.
Gasp.
Now for me knowing, is she a Titan spawn?
I believe so. Let me check. No.
Okay.
Witch spiders are not Titan spawn.
Devin.
I know. I was like, oh, I rolled a 1. Wait, nope, that's my bonus. Oh, I rolled a 3. Yeah. Right.
What am I rolling? I am rolling initiative. Where's the button? There it is. 19 for me.
And for the audience, I know you can't see the map. We didn't design our overlay with a map for this one. But don't worry.
No, you can't.
We're
see
not
the map.
showing off all the cool things one can do.
There should be a map.
Astral.
There's a map.
Should be.
We got a map.
Yeah,
Oh, we do have a map on this
yeah.
overlay. That's good.
Yeah,
So first we didn't.
I requested a map when the overlay was being made.
The snow is a nice touch.
There's no way.
Thank you.
There's no way it rolled worse than me.
Well,
It is. I do like the weather effects.
thank you. Thank Astral Tabletop, actually. They make it very easy to include weather effects. Astral Tabletop, your place for online D&D. Just give me a second here. There's a lot of people to add.
And it has Scarred Lands modules.
Hmm.
Yeah.
2 of them so far.
That's pretty dope.
All right. Dice aren't feeling me tonight.
I don't see Sean in the initiative.
I rolled early. Am I not there?
Nope.
That's upsetting.
Yeah, roll again. It's not showing.
That's better. I'll take that.
Still not in there. You might have to add it, Patty.
Why is it rolling twice?
Could not tell you.
Maybe he has advantage.
No, I shouldn't.
It's
Anyway,
weird. Let's see. I don't know what's
I either have a
happening.
17 or a 19, whichever makes you happier.
I'll take it first. Then. Okay, you're the initiative. Man.
All right, fine.
Let's make sure we're all good here.
got to do this last time. I gotta drag all my spells onto my.
Oh, Astral Tabletop is really cool. I just got to do something that was super dope, and I'm glad they have it. Like, it's really cool. What I just got to do right there. I'll tell you guys later when it happens, but it's super dope. All right. All right, we're all set up here. Sorry, that took a little while. There's just a lot of bad guys because we're gonna have some awesome combat. Okay, so everyone's in the initiative. It automatically sorts it because Astral Tabletop, yo. So which spider number 3 is gonna go? Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Click that button. Boom. Nope. See who hops. It is your turn.
Yeah. So, have we hit the ground yet, or are we still in the air?
No, at this point you would be firmly on the ground. You're still restrained, but you are on the ground.
Then, I would like to unrestrain myself.
Give me an athletics check.
Athletics. 16.
That is enough. You are no longer restrained. However, that was your action, so you still have bonus action and movement.
I do have a bonus action. I am going to cast magic. What is it called? Yes, Magic Fang. As my bonus action.
Magic Fang gives one natural weapon of the target a +1 bonus on attack and damage rolls.
I'm going to use it on my tooths.
On your tooths. All right. Your attacks are now magical, and you have a +1 to damage and attack rolls. Excellent. Good use of bonus action. Would you like to move at all?
Ooh, I can move. Yes. I will start moving towards which spider? Let's see. 5, 10. Oh, would you look at that? 15. There you go.
Alrighty. Thank you, Sihu. Is which spider number 4 spider? Which they are right here. Aha. They're gonna move in to help protect Embryo. That was their master. Okay. How does it do that? Okay, that's fine. Everything else has been awesome, so I'm not gonna fault it. Yuna, you were not able to succeed on your perception check, but in this tree with you, here's another gigantic witch spider that has been taking up residence there.
Hello, food. I am Aberith Latha, the Spider Mother, and you will sustain me for quite a long time.
Yep.
You're not gonna die.
You're not gonna die.
Well, we're gonna find out because they're attacking from hidden. Does a 17 hit you, Nut?
No, it does not.
Really?
Wait,
Does not hit the wizard.
It does not.
because of my tattoos, I get a +2 AC with that one.
Look at Patty's face. That's awesome.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna need you to do your AC math right here.
Hold on, wait.
I need you to show me your work.
Hold on. It's either that or my old doc's wrong. Hold on.
What's your dexterity?
Dex is +1.
Okay, so you have an 11 AC. Just
Mage armor.
10.
Mage
10,
armor makes
10
it
for
14.
existence. Okay.
Okay, that might be wrong because that +2, unless I don't have a shield. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it would, but I'll use a reaction.
Okay.
I'll use a reaction to cast a shield.
Okay, perfect.
21.
Okay.
I'm safe
That-
either way.
that's
but I'll burn
okay.
a spell.
That's okay.
I
I'm
do
gonna need you to show
apologize.
your work.
I do apologize for that.
Okay,
It's the
so the
first time
first
we had you to it.
first attack misses. Second one's also going to miss against your 21 AC. So just this very large pinchers come in, and it attempts to bite down on you twice. But your mystical shield that you summon is able to. You see it get dented, and then kind of you see these cracks on the outside. It's almost like it's affecting your magic, but you're safe for now.
Okay. And the effect that I have from casting my spell is you start to see my brown robe start to turn black as it is dyed with the ink from all of my tattoos as they seem to bleed from my skin.
Very nice. Very nice. Unicorn's Vengeance. It's your turn.
I'm gonna be weird and not break restrained at the moment. Can I cast
Okay.
spells while I'm restrained?
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to cast Moonbeam on Witch Spider 3.
Okay.
It needs to give me a Constitution save. A 14. Damn it. That didn't seem right. 14? Yeah, I guess so.
Constitution save for the Witch Spider. Okay. That's cocked. Ooh, natural 1. Okay.
Oh, well,
Fails.
It takes 19 damage, sir.
Very nice.
As a giant 40-foot high cylindrical moonbeam comes shooting down out of the sky and
5-foot
remains
radius. Yep, so we're gonna draw it on the map. You said on Witch Spider 3?
there. Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna say it's. Whoops.
And if I hit a shapeshifter with it, they roll at disadvantage.
Spiders are a lot of things, but they're not shapeshifters.
Damn it! I was really hoping.
They are a lot of evil things, but they're not shapeshifters.
I imagine that was my action. I get a move action. Can I?
You have move and bonus.
Okay.
You can't move because you're restrained.
Can I unrestrain using my move?
No, that would be your action to break free.
Okay.
Alrighty. Alright, it's the Witch Spider. It's on fire. It's going to take 3 fire damage. And it's going to then get out of the fire and make a beeline for the person that set it on fire.
Awesome.
Yep. It's gonna try to do some crowd control here. So as it's rushing up to you right before it gets right in your face, it's gonna actually kind of, you see its back spinner. It kind of does this thing where its thorax kind of bends up underneath its abdomen, and you see its spinners start to weave this spider silk, and then it shoots it at you, trying to coat you in its webbing. Does a 24 hit you?
Yeah.
All right, you once again find yourself restrained in webbing. And it thinks it has you under control. Unicorn's already... All right, so now it's just going to bite into you now that you're restrained. Actually, no. You're lucky. Witch spiders don't get multi-attacked, so you're fine. He's just going to chill. It's just... I'm sorry, I've been calling him he. She is going to just chill in all up in your grill for right now. Alright, which spider number 2? Okay, it's gonna chill right there. Raziel, it's your turn.
Regular action, I will use Undying Loyalty. cool thing that only exists in this setting. You should check out Kickstarter. Every undead that I can see, I can take an action to control them. Never mind. They all must make wisdom saves, every single one on the field.
Oh, okay.
And because of my cool magic items that we took from the book, I actually have the DC 19 to save.
Just any that you can see, it doesn't matter the range.
That is correct. Beginning at second level, you can interject your will upon the undead, take control of them for a time. As an action, you can target a number of zombies or skeletons you can see, up to half your wizard level, so 500.
Okay. You said it's a wisdom saving throw?
Yep.
Would you believe zombies are wise?
Nope.
Good, because that's a 7. Okay, so... Can you see all the zombies? I'm gonna say, yeah, you can see all the zombies. So you said only up to 5, though?
Yeah, so the 5 closest.
Alright, so that's...
Don't forget one of them is me, so that one doesn't count.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so all of those guys are now yours. Zombie number 6 is still mine.
What's their... Wait, let me double check.
Here, I'll give you the important minutes.
Yeah, that's all I need.
That is their armor class, hit points, and speed. I don't know if you get to buff any of those with your abilities. And then here's their attack.
Okay.
There you go.
And then, let's see. Where am I? And then my ass is gonna cheat a little bit. And I'm gonna go over here to this one tiny little clear spot that isn't full of webbing. With Misty Step again.
Sure. Yeah, you're fine there. I literally had to zoom in and see the ratio of colors. And I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Because then
That ratio of colors seems fine.
Because then I must gently float to the ground as I switch concentration. That uses my bonus action, so I can't do anything with the zombies till next turn. But neither can you, so I'm okay with that. I'm done.
It's true. Alrighty. That doesn't quite work yet. Alright, so this zombie stays there. Doesn't go very far. It is Imbria the Fowl's turn. Yep, it's gonna go right there. And I need Raziel and
Rat boy.
I'm gonna go there, just to make this legitimate. Raziel and Unite, I need to give me dexterity saving throws, as it's gonna shoot at like a 45-degree angle here. Okay. That saves. 5
And-
does not save.
Hold on, this is, would this be to bind?
No. So you see, kind of, it moves forward, and you see the large hairs on each of its legs start to just go rigid, and this kind of these arcs of electricity start zooming through its body, and it shoots a lightning bolt up towards you guys. You succeeded. You take half of 31 lightning damage
Shit.
as the arcs coalesce into one form and a lightning bolt zaps to the two of you.
I'm fine, Dwayne. You can't heal me anyways, even if I wasn't.
Okay. Unut.
I'm going to cast Force Blast and see if I can push the spider on me away.
Okay.
It needs to make a strength save.
Strength save. Dice are treating me right tonight. 17.
1 second, I think that's equal. Yeah, that's equal to. So,
Okay. Does succeed.
all right. So then it only takes. Hold on 2 seconds. I'm just gonna roll 2d6 and it'll take half damage. That was wrong. There we go. So it takes 4 damage.
Okay. 4 damage. Alright, anything else you know?
I believe that's everything. Oh. Yeah.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Abrith Latha, the Spider Mother, is going to use a legendary action to pounce. It's going to, because it was kind of like a little bit of, it's like in the very tippy top of the tree branches, you're kind of like 20, you said about, what did you say, 20 feet up?
I said 40.
40 feet? Okay, so you're 40 feet up. So you're close to the top, but it's still just a little bit above you. So it's going to like, and just kind of land on you. It's going to try to. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Nat 1. I'm dead.
Oh,
Wow.
dear.
No,
Seriously?
take 12 bludgeoning damage. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. Which spider number 3 is the one of the moonbeams. It's going to make another save against moonbeam,
Mm-hmm.
which is a con, which I don't think it makes that one. 9 does not work for you, right?
No, it's bad for it.
All right, roll some more damage.
$17.
Okay. So that's that. Okay. And then it will move forward on the restrained suit who hops and make an attack against that advantage. Wow, those are really bad rolls. Does a 16 hit you?
No.
Okay. So even though you are webbed up and restrained, it takes its pinchers and it's almost like it misjudges how thick you are, and you hear the pinchers clash on either side of you as it is not able to get a successful hit. All right, time for the lair to go. The lair will do its spider swarm ability. I need.
I don't like the sound of this.
Let's see. Unicorn. We need you to give me a Constitution saving throw. It's again. You are You're a hollow elf. So I don't. If you advantage against being poisoned, this will come into play.
Yes. So
Okay.
I roll that at advantage.
Correct.
Constitution saving throw, huh?
Yes.
Get that at.
Damn. What the hell?
This is.
How's a 12 do for you?
You got lucky. It is a 12 that I need from you. So
Really? Wow.
you
Okay.
Meet the DC. just bursting up from underneath the webbing. You've been noticing that as you were straining, as you got lowered down, your feet kind of sunk in a little bit to this ground,
Mm-hmm.
and coming up from it are all these tiny little spiderlings, and they just try to find some physical form of you to bite and pierce and poison, but you're more spirit than flesh, so it is not successful. You are not poisoned.
Gross.
See who hops. Your turn. You've got 3 witch spiders on you.
That's okay.
Wait, was
It's
that my
about to
turn?
Get real.
It said it was my turn. Did I get skipped?
No. You're coming up.
Okay.
Yeah, you're after
That
me.
was to determine who got layered.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
All right. So keep this number in mind. 2. The number
Okay.
is 2.
I wrote down 2.
Hard
6.
number to
I got it.
remember.
I don't know why, but I wrote down
Number is
2.
You're
6.
6.
Are you about
So-
to do a magic trick in the middle of our D&D session?
It's going to distract you from
That
killing
would
him.
be kind of amazing, actually.
So 2 of the spiders around me have taken damage, right?
Yeah,
Witch spider
correct.
1 and witch spider 3.
That is correct.
So I'm gonna look at witch spider 3.
That is the more beat up the 2.
Yes. And I'm going to say, sacrifice yourself to me. Needs to make
Okay.
needs to make a con save. DC 17. On a fail, it loses 2 hit die.
Oh.
You said DC 17?
Yeah.
It rolled a 16.
Wow.
So it loses 2 hit die,
Okay.
and then whatever hit points that is, take that away from it.
Oh. Okay.
And this is
Okay.
just my bonus action.
Sure.
So now
All right. That was a lot of damage.
That was.
So now I take those 2 hit die
Uh-huh.
and blood enhance my next spell.
Okay, the hit dice were. I don't know if are you gonna need it for your spell?
I just
Okay.
because I have to choose 1, 2, or 4 ahead of time. Because if you would have saved, then I take the hit die. Like it comes out of me.
Oh, you're playing like Russian roulette.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I can sacrifice once per long rest to like make you spend a hit die instead of myself.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Cool.
Cool.
So I'm going to enhance the area effect, and because it's 2 hit die, I increase the area by 20.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna cast
Fireball?
that Blood Rose Vines. So instead of being 10 feet, it's 30 feet.
Jesus. A 30-foot diameter. Okay.
30 foot diameter. Let's center it. I don't know. Somehow to where it hits at least 3 and 2, and maybe zombie 4.
You remember, Zombie 4 is now yours.
Oh, all right. Well, then just
Yeah, all the zombies but 6 are yours now.
all but 6. Then oh, I don't care. Zombie 4 is gonna have to bite him.
Okay, so show me where you want it centered.
We'll just kind of like center it right there, I guess.
Okay.
That way, pretty much everything around me, in front of me, around me, don't come near me, is now just a big vine, a bush, a big
Okay.
bush. And then everybody in that needs to make dex saves.
This is kind of amazing. All right. Uh-huh.
Don't see any zombies in there.
Is that green square? Is that kind of what you're looking for, Dwayne?
Yeah, that's fine.
Is
You
that
could
fine?
scooch it over one to get rid of the zombie. I don't know. I don't know. Did I see him control? Did you like
Yes.
physically have control of
Yes.
this? Okay.
You see them kind of do this thing where they all shudder simultaneously, roll their eyes, and then like
I
look
don't know.
at.
See who doesn't know what that means. So we'll just scoot that box over one.
I don't see any zombies in there, Patty. Just so you know, on my map. 3,
Yeah,
4,
there's-
5, 2, 6,
yeah.
1. They're all north of that green box.
Yeah, there are no zombies in there.
Oh, there's not a zombie right there.
No,
No.
there's no zombies
see
in your
one?
green area at all. They're all
I do.
pretty far
I see a
north of you.
zombie right there.
Refresh.
That's weird.
That's
Yeah,
That's
no.
why I said I'd hit the zombie.
They're nowhere near you.
That's weird.
Let me refresh real quick here. Maybe it's broken. And he disappeared.
Okay. All right. So
Nothing
the
around
green,
you but spiders.
the green box is the blood rose vine. The purple box is the moonbeam that Unicorn is still focusing on. Okay. These 3 witch spiders need to give you a dex saving throw, huh?
Yep, DC 17.
Dex adds that much. Okay. 7, a 17, and a 5.
Okay, so the 2 that failed are now restrained and take 20 piercing damage. The one that's saved is not restrained and only takes 10.
Okay, all the damage has been updated, and then we'll give this guy a marker.
Restrain me, I'll restrain you. Now everybody's restrained.
It's true. I'm not seeing a quick restrain thing.
It's a broken bone.
Mark. These 2 guys are the ones that are restrained. I just did it in numerical order for their saves. Okay. All right. Anything else? That was pretty good. Anything else?
By the way, all of that is difficult terrain.
Okay.
For everybody. And as of right now, no. They'll take more damage if they can't get out, but
All right.
I think that's about all I can do.
Which spider number 4? And is going to ignore the zombie. If you want it to attack, Maziel, attack opportunity.
Yes, I would.
Oh yes, and by the way, Blood Rose Vine is brand new.
Pretty good spell.
It's a brand new
Awesome spell. What
Especially
level
when
is
you
that?
can make it a 30-foot diameter as opposed to the usual 10-foot diameter.
Yeah, the blood sacrifice that is from the Huguen's Guide.
$13 cold damage. Ray of Frost.
No, the zombie. The zombie can.
Zombie
Can
number
yours-
5.
Can your zombies shoot your spells?
Yes! No. I thought you meant me, and that's why I was like, what's going on right now?
I was like, holy crap! I know this is some cool new class from Dead Man's Rest, but that is pretty strong.
Well, I know what class we're creating.
I'm pretty sure you missed.
12 does not hit the witch spider. No. All right. It is going to see you working your voodoo magics and is like, no, we can't have that. It's going to try to web you up. I'm assuming a crit hits you, so you are restrained as you are webbed up again.
Okay. Doesn't actually change anything, but okay. I just look at it like it's dome.
It is Aberthlotha's turn. Sees its tasty little morsel in front of it and is going to attempt to eat the rat. Actually, wait, no. It's going to use one of its spells. Ooh, that'll actually be interesting. Let's do that. Yuna, give me a wisdom saving throw. With advantage.
19.
Okay, that succeeds. You feel this dark presence on your mind, and it's almost as if the spider is poking into your brain with its long spider legs, and you can just hear it just submit, 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 as it was trying to dominate person you, but you successfully shook it off. Unicorn's Vengeance.
Yes.
Your turn.
I'm gonna use this spell and I know it's gonna fail. I'm going to cast
That's the spirit.
Bleeding Sickness on Witch Spider number 2. It needs to give me a Constitution save or become poisoned for the duration.
Constitution save. 12.
12. That fails, so it becomes
Okay.
poisoned. And is taking...
Wait, really? I just double checked. Which spiders are not immune to being poisoned?
I know, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah?
It takes 2 damage.
Okay.
Now, if there's a creature next to it on the start of its turn, it has to make a Constitution save, and if not, if it fails, then it becomes poisoned as well, and it chain reactions.
Which spider did you initially cast this on? Sorry?
Witch Spider number 2,
Okay.
and so next time that thing goes, it needs to give me a Constitution save or take damage, and then
Okay.
kind of works its way around. That's a cool. That's a cool spell from Scarred Lands. So I really like that. And if you
Alright.
cast it at a higher level spell, you can do multiples. It's really cool.
Here, I will assist you, Sean.
Yeah.
There you go.
What did you do?
It's in the
He
Put the spell in the
posted it.
chat.
Oh, cool.
because I have it as well.
Gotcha. Thanks.
So that was your action. Anything in the bonus for
Oh, really
can't
wish
move
I
your
could.
restraints?
Yeah, I really wish I could like break free on action other than reaction. Cool.
Is bleeding sickness concentration?
No, it's not.
It
Thankfully.
is not.
Okay, that's pretty strong.
Yeah, that's. I was like, is it a concentration spell?
That's
It better not be a
pretty
goddamn
good.
concentration spell.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, can I can only move Moonbeam on a action.
Correct. Yeah, that's what I was double checking for you.
Yeah. So, okay. Cool.
Alrighty. It's this witch spider right here. He said within 5 feet. Okay, it's not within 5 feet of witch spider number 2, which is
No.
the sick one.
No.
But it is restrained. So it is going to attempt to unrestrain itself and use its action to do so.
It is a
Which-
strength DC 17.
Alrighty. Oops. I think it's going to be okay. 18.
That will pass.
Okay, so that's its action.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. It has been damaged since its last turn. It makes the check at disadvantage. I forgot about that.
Really? Okay. That's cocked. Okay, at disadvantage, it's a 6. So it is still restrained. That was its action, so it's just gonna
Suck it,
chill.
Witch Spider.
It can't do anything else.
That was spider number 1 or number 2?
Number 1.
All right. So he ends his turn.
Yep, ends his turn there.
Ends his turn. restrained that can take damage again.
All right. Witch Spider number 2. He's the sick one.
He is the sixth
So-
one. You need to roll for Constitution.
Does that mean it
Constitution.
affects Dwayne too?
No, it
I
has
think it
to
only
be
spreads to
hostile.
enemies.
Has
Yeah.
to be hostile. Nice.
Yep.
Constitution 13.
Still fails.
Okay. Give me some
Takes-
damage.
Takes all that damage.
It gets the poison condition too, right?
Yes. Oh wow, 4 damage. Nice.
Nice. Okay. And
Because that
it's
condition's
considered
actually
poison
what fucks
too.
you up.
Yeah.
that's what
Okay.
actually fucks you up.
And it's considered poison, so it has disadvantage on everything, including this check
Yep.
to.
Yeah.
It had disadvantage anyway because it just took damage. So it's going to disadvantage trying to get unrestrained. Well, that's a fail with a nat 1 and disadvantage. So that's its turn.
Nice. I dig.
So
these
if you were on the
spells.
fence about getting Dead Man's Rust, let me tell you, I was like, oh man, these guys are so screwed. I'm gonna murder them. They're on the spider's home turf. They're fighting in web. They don't even have a chance. Nah, they're like, I don't care if you restrain me because I can just restrain you back, and then you can't do anything. So
I would like to point out I'm a barbarian. I have not moved. I'm restrained and
It's
just
true.
wrecking these bitches.
And he's maintaining his rage because he's casting spells. That's part of
Yes.
the rage, which is one of the conditions of their rage is as long as they're casting spells, they can still rage.
You might kill the rat though.
That's
how far,
true.
How far away is
The
he?
healer is nowhere near the rat.
Let's see. Raziel, what is your turn? You've got Imbria the Foul up your grill. You've got another Witch Spider Servant up in your grill. And Aberith Loth, the Spider Mother herself, is just chilling up in the tree.
5, 10, 15, 20. This is just their action. It doesn't impede me. Ah! 10, 15, 20. Okay. What kind of action is this? Hold on. Undying Loyalty is an action, and at 10th level, I can target higher level undead. Additionally, if I have at least 3 corpses of medium or smaller, they merge into a flesh golem. So kill those 3 undead and give me a flesh golem, motherfucker.
That is amazing, sir. I have a Flesh Golem token I can put out here for you.
You just made a flesh golem?
I smushed those 3 zombies together into a flesh golem. We'll let Patty describe that. And then...
The placement was kind of like in the middle of where those 3 were. Is that all good?
yeah. And then I'm
Okay.
going to get closer to my flesh golem with my bonus action. And
Did
then
you
I'll
Misty
use my
Step again?
move action to get behind it. Yeah, I Misty stepped one last
Okay.
time this fight. I'm outside of this fight now. I could cast it at 3rd though.
So you see Raziel just kind of his own withered hand poking out from underneath his cloak, and he kind of just raises his hand and then clenches a fist, and you see 3 of the zombies kind of just their heads all turn on their side, and they all kind of come to one gathering, and you see them just kind of they topple each other almost like dominoes, and then there's just this surrounding, this purplish cloud covers all of them, and you can smell just the searing of flesh, and then the cloud dissipates, and standing where those 3 zombies once were is a flesh golem.
And then, just because it's hilarious, this one waddles over here. It's a super spider.
All right. Give me an attack to hit Imbria the Foul with your zombie.
Maybe I'll confuse it. It's an 11.
That does not hit Imbria the Foul.
Now I'm done.
Okay.
I had real hopes there.
Give me a perception check, Raziel.
Okay. $21.
Well, first, a 15 doesn't hit you, right?
No.
Okay. 21. You see a giant piece of webbing come flinging out of this tree over here and narrowly misses you.
Okay.
And then at the end of Raziel's turn, you see Embria kind of seeing, her witch spider sisters over here kind of getting dumpstered a little bit. Just kind of, it extends its legs deep into the webbing it's standing on, and you see it strategically pull different strands, and you can hear trees moving in the distance, and you think it might have just called for some help.
So she made a long distance phone call.
Yeah, she used the landlines.
Wait, they're still outnumbering us 3-1, but it thinks it needs help.
It sees what's happening down here. It's not happy with what's happening down there.
Like, none of the 3 super spiders have been hit, but they think they need help. Wow.
Okay, that zombie got to do that. It's Embria's turn. Not pleased with the outcome of using her. If they put that in the spell for the day. So instead, they'll it's gonna set off another lightning bolt, I think.
Lightning bolt.
Just right through Raziel and the newly formed flesh golem. Dexterity saving throws, please.
Big question. Did I get all of the stats, including its saves?
I
did. I'm a smart person.
Yeah, I would assume it's just a true flesh golem.
Lightning absorption. Whenever the golem is subjected to lightning damage, it takes no damage and instead regains hit points. Suck it.
Forgot about that.
I couldn't remember if flesh golems had that or not. All right, what's your dex save then, Mister Sir?
23. Suck it.
Right.
I love you, Patty. I'm just messing with you.
I know. Take 11 lightning damage. That's the half. Unut, your turn.
You're not tired, are you, you piece of crap? Unut uses Dolomir's telekinetic blast.
Okay.
Which-
Who's he not against?
I will be using that basically on Abrith isn't actually on me now. They're away, right?
No, they would be on top of you now. They just pounced on top of you.
Okay, well, I'm going to make it so that it's going to be, since it's a large creature, it's a 20-foot blast. I'd like to just hit the back of it.
Okay. What kind of, is it an attack or do I need to make a save?
It makes a strength save.
Strength save. Let's count. Strength 16.
That is a fail. It's going to take
Okay.
7d6 damage
Okay.
of force.
Wow. Okay.
So it is taking 28 damage,
Okay.
and it is pushed to the edge possible, and it is knocked prone.
Oh, it's knocked prone, you say?
Mm.
Being knocked prone while you're climbing means you fall. It's about 40 feet in the air, so we'll say that's that much damage. So it falls to the ground. So it's still there, but it's now on the ground as opposed to tilling the tree. Ouch. That's some fall damage right there.
Yes, Patrick. What is fall damage? The
well-
D6 per 10 feet.
I ruled that 40-foot drop a 3d6 damage threshold. So yeah, there's a resounding thud as it hits the ground from you blasting out of the tree. It was not ready for that.
It's what you get for trying to pounce on Unut! And Unut is now going to just crawl higher up into the tree and further away.
Okay.
So I'm about 60 feet up now.
Okay, perfect. Anything else? Oh, you're like you'd be at the top of the tree now. Like you're
Yeah, I'm surveying,
Yes.
supervising.
All right. Witch spider number 3 is starting its turn next to a sick guy. So it needs to give you a con save.
Yes, please.
Not great.
This is fantastic.
9.
Nope, fails.
Okay, it's sick. Give me some damage.
Takes 1 damage. And it is poisoned.
That's the important thing. It is poisoned.
The spider is poisoned.
Yes. It does not have immunity to poison. It is not currently restrained, Dwayne, but it's within your thorny patch. Does anything happen to it?
Gotta double check here. No, only if it ends its turn. It has to make another save.
Okay, so as of now, it is free to move. Excellent.
Yes, it is free
But
to
it's
move.
difficult. It's difficult terrain, though, right?
It is difficult terrain.
It can't get out. Then. But yes, it can. Yes, it can. Yes, it can. There's one way. Okay, full movement there.
I will take my attack of opportunity.
You may do that. You may do that.
At disadvantage because I am restrained.
Okay. Yes.
Wait, how did fucker get right there?
It dashed.
17
17 hits.
or 10 piercing.
Okay. This one's got some. As you slice into it with your scimitar, you get some thick black ichor pouring out of it. This witch spider is starting to hurt.
Delicious.
Yeah, but now you can hit it, Sean. You should be happy.
I was just about to
Okay. That's its turn. The lair goes. The lair. Oh, that's a useful one. You see Imbria and Abrith start to, once they're doing the kind of the same thing you saw the witch spider do before, where its thorax comes out underneath its abdomen, and you see its body start to kind of like heave almost, and it starts shooting out silk, the spider silk, but it goes everywhere. And Unut, your friendly zombie down here.
Got 2 friendly zombies with 5 is in the area.
Okay,
I
both
just
of those.
haven't done anything with 5 yet.
Okay, the 2 friendly zombies in Unut, until the next layer action, all of your attacks are at disadvantage, and all of their attacks against you are at advantage. See who hops.
Oh, it's the top of the round again?
Mhm.
Beautiful.
You are still restrained. You've got a witch spider that has made its way over to you, but it's looking not too great.
I am still restrained.
Oh, I'm sorry. I saw hops and wanted to think. I was thinking Sean, but it is actually our druid right here in the middle. You have 2 restrained witch spiders on you. You yourself are also restrained.
Hmm. Okay. So I think I am just going to. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack. I'll take the disadvantage.
Okay. Well, they're restrained, so you normally it's a straight roll.
Yeah. So yeah, straight roll. I will witch spider number 1.
Okay. Number 1. $26 hits.
7 piercing.
Okay.
And because I hit with a melee attack, I can use my bonus action to make a bite, which is magical +1 to attack. So that's a 18
Hits.
for 11 piercing.
Okay. As you bite into this creature, it is just awful and disgusting to the taste. You immediately have to like spit out the hunk you just bit off of it. But it's not looking great.
I relish
It's also
the
hurt.
blood. I relish it.
Okay, anything else?
No, because I can't do anything with my movement. I am at 0.
All right. Which spider number 4? Can't really get to Unut. So it's just going to come over here to this zombie and try to dispatch it real quick. That's a hit. It takes 13 piercing damage. Is it still alive?
Let me scroll up. Zombie. They changed slightly when I. That's exactly the hit points it has. So no,
All right.
don't delete it. Just kill it.
Okay. It is dead. We'll mark its hit points at 0. So no. There we go. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's like faded out.
Yeah.
Okay. That's its turn. Just doing some cleanup. Every time. Okay. Yep, this guy's on the ground. Not too happy about that. There. Their two are side by side, and they like prod one another and almost like try to take bites at each other. It looks like while they work together, it's tumultuous friendship at best. And it's an interesting spell. Let's see what that does. Oh dear God! Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay, perfect. And that's it. You see the spider mother. It kind of extends its 2 front legs, and they go blue, and they start to freeze, and they shake violently like a tuning fork until the weather outside it intensifies. Oops. Nope. There we go. That's what I want. It intensifies. And the snow gets heavier, and just ice is already forming as it casts Ice Storm. Flesh Golem and Raziel need to give me dexterity saving throws.
Ice storm, you say?
Yes.
Have advantage
Of course you do.
because it's cold. And you let me have that magic item. I got a 10. I also take half damage. Or a quarter on a save.
Wow. Patty's like, I did what?
Wait. Okay, I didn't know I was doing that. A 10 does not save. So that's good.
Give me half.
Look at that. Like, perfectly. Okay, there we go. That's the Ice Storm radius. So you take that's part bludgeoning, part cold damage. So the bludgeoning is 6,
Oh my.
and the cold is 22.
So half is 11.
Oh, half, yes, half the level. That area is difficult terrain.
A lot of
Raziel is
difficult
very
terrain.
confused as to why they only target him when he's done nothing to anyone. Literally.
You look like a tasty undead.
It senses the danger.
It's funny you think I'm the one about to fuck you up because it's not me.
Okay. That's the Queen Spider Mothers. The Queen Spider. Unicorn's Vengeance.
Unicorn's Vengeance. Looks down at this spider. Son, you made a poor life decision.
Just shrieks at you.
And gonna whack it with my axe. So I'm raging. I don't know if this is calculating.
So
No.
you can reckless attack if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm gonna recklessly attack. So
Okay, so that gives you advantage. Well, it would give you advantage if you're restrained, so it's a straight roll, so it's 16,
right, 16.
which hits.
Then I don't think it's calculating my strength. Oh wait, no.
It should. I think I got it to calculate.
Really?
You just gotta hit
yeah,
rage.
never mind. Okay, I see. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Does 10 slashing damage, bonus necrotic. Yes, I'm raging. Wait, how did it roll?
How's it
3?
possible to do no damage from the rage hit?
It should be. It should just be.
it rolled
It should
a
just pop
3.
up the number. It should just pop up the number 3.
Yeah, it's the number. So it does.
15.
Yeah, 15 damage.
Okay. This thing's not looking too great.
I'm level 5, or I'm level. I can attack twice now, can I?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that again.
Yeah, trick. 25 hits.
You
Aw.
and those Devin damage rolls, man.
Damn it, man! Come on, that's garbage.
Ooh.
What the?
9
Right.
more damage.
Oh, right. It's just right. Okay.
Yeah, it says
so-
0, but it should be 3.
Oh shit! As a bonus action, I meant to pop a spell so that it takes 2 extra damage.
Okay. What spell?
No, I just have to expend a spell slot.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right, so it takes 2 extra damage. Got
Yeah.
it.
So for like the next minute, I'm doing 1 extra damage and 1 extra
hit?
2 hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's you kind of sunder it. You chop off one leg and you scale along its abdomen. There's a lot of black ichor leaking out of it. You also see now that you've kind of chopped up a little bit. You see like glowing reddish arcane energy kind of fluctuating inside of it.
Gross.
You also see like greenish, noxious gas kind of leaking out of it a little bit.
Grosser.
And now that it's like close to death, it's like weirdly bulging in places.
Triple gross.
Anything else your turn? That was your action, bonus action. You can't move because you're restrained. So no, nothing else.
No, nothing else. Good.
It's the restrained witch spider next to Sihu.
Oh, I need a Constitution save, sir.
Yeah, which one? There's 2 of
It
them.
needs to make like 30 saves or something to start. Rolled a nat 1, so however much sickness damage.
Okay. It takes 2 poison damage, and it's still poisons.
Perfect. So it's gonna make this. It took damage and it's restrained in your bush. What happens? I know something happens.
If he tries to break out, he rolls strength at disadvantage.
Oh, it doesn't take damage. When does he take damage again?
No,
Or
it's
she,
only
what
if
does she
you're
take?
it's only if you're unrestrained. The initial damage is what's good, and then
Okay. All right. So it's gonna do this restrain break at disadvantage. That's a fail. Okay. So that's its turn.
I feel like Patty went into this
Fantastic.
going, I'm going to restrain them. They can't move. Restrain's what I like to do. It's the greatest move.
Witch Spider 2 is sick, so please roll some sickness damage for it.
Sickness. Oh, it's still sick? Okay.
It's the other restrained spider next to Seaver.
Oh, roll the 1 garbage. Okay.
Okay. Disadvantage, break the restrain. That fails. And that's its turn. At the end of its turn, though, Imbria the Foul is going to pounce on the zombie. Give me a dexterity saving throw for the zombie.
I mean, just let it die.
Wasn't sure if you want to try and make it save or not.
Not worth the effort.
Okay, cool. It does 17 bludgeoning damage, which I believe kills him. But I'm just going to zero out its hit points. It's still a corpse on the ground for you to do
Poor zombie.
weird necromancer things to. Okay. Raziel, your turn.
Okay. We move down here.
Okay.
And then that's half our move because it's difficult terrain.
Yes.
We don't move out though because it's Ice Storm. It only hits you once.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna blight that Witch Spider. So it needs to make
Which spider number 1?
this one. Brown.
I'm sorry, ping it again. I was on a different screen.
Oh my goodness. The one north of the dead zombie. The one that killed the zombie. The
Witch
little
Spider
one.
Oh,
4.
which spider 4? Got it. Constitution
you.
saving throw for Blight.
Probably. Yeah, at disadvantage.
At disadvantage. Well, yep. Okay, it didn't matter because it's just awful. 7.
Yep, that's a fail. Okay. Please take 44 necrotic damage.
Holy hell.
Does that kill it?
No, this is the first time that one had been damaged. I did hurt it pretty good though.
Checking actions. Yep, that's it.
Okay. Okay. Imbria Foul. Going to cast a spell at you. At Sihu. Right.
Oh shit.
Yes, at Sihu. Because you're restrained, it will be an advantage. Does a holy hell 25 hit you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just barely.
Does a 17 hit you?
It does. That is my AC.
Okay, and then more. Alright, so it casts Scorching Ray at you. All 3 of the rays hit you. So it's going to be 6 Take 27 fire damage. At the end of Imbria's turn,
Make a save.
I pass.
Imbria's reinforcements come at the end of her turn that she called. Unut.
Yuna is going to point and make a spherical wall of force between Imbria and Abith Latha, and suck them both in to a controlled area.
Told you it wouldn't be me that fucked you.
Okay.
What is Devin's class?
It's
I'm a wizard.
It's wizard.
It's 2 wizards.
Yeah. I'm basically making a dome, and since it intersects their space, I get to decide which side of the wall they go on. They go on the inside.
Okay.
That should make him mad.
So I'm sorry. Please describe what is happening.
He's trapping both of them in a sphere of force.
Yuna is looking at them saying,
Oh.
Yuna not like either of you. Yuna think you play with electricity too much, and you don't. You just tried biting me. Stay in your room. And Yuna points and creates this almost invisible wall of force into a sphere, and both of them just kind of get inside.
Okay. It's large enough to capture both of them?
It can create a 10-foot sphere, and it just states that it doesn't matter. It just states that if they're intersecting the path, it sucks them in to whichever side I want. I want them both to go inside.
Okay. I'm
So-
going to put them on top of each other, like that, and they're
Okay.
there. And then I'm going to draw a little circle around them.
Spiders get crushed!
I'm going to draw a white circle on them. Alright, cool. And so it's a sphere of force, basically.
Yep. It is a wall
Oh.
of force as a sphere.
Are they suffocating? Like,
There's no way they can have air go through, so whatever is in there, however many rounds you want to count it as.
okay, okay,
And the wall can be kept up to 10 minutes, so
Ooh.
okay. Alrighty.
They can damage it, but it has a lot of hit points for a wall.
Okay.
actually it's immune to all damage now.
Oh,
It
wow.
can't, it
wow.
can't be dispelled either. The only way that this one can be destroyed, I'll tell you after.
To
the
knock
fight's
out your
over.
concentration.
That, or I'm assuming disintegrate.
Yeah.
Okay, just like a regular wall of force. Okay. Well, the switch spider. Okay.
Alright, well, I was worried there for a second, but
But
guess I don't need to be.
switch spider 3 is on top of Unicorn's Vengeance and is going to. Oh gosh, I forgot about the brush. What's happening? It's poisoned. It's poisoned, but you're restrained, so it's a straight roll.
Okay.
Nope, that doesn't hit.
Oh,
Uh,
do I get to roll its damage? Should I roll
yes, it's sick. Yep. Roll some damage for it.
3? I'm gonna attrition this spider into oblivion.
It is looking sicker and sicker. All right, cool. The layer goes now. The layer will. We're gonna roll for it. That would be Unut. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
As you see, just like already in the tree, you notice that they've been climbing the tree this entire time, and this large group of spiderlings is about to roll over you and swarm you.
All right. A 9. As always,
This is-
I'm rolling great.
Slytherin have advantage against being poisoned, correct?
Yes,
Or
they
is
do.
that just okay? Then we roll an advantage.
Even worse.
Wow.
You are poisoned. See who? Your turn.
Alright, everybody's gonna be either strained, poisoned, everybody's attacking at disadvantage.
Yeah, a disadvantage, sick.
Everybody's broken. I was just looking to see what I wanted to do. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. No, can't do that. Question is, do I want to play with these spiders anymore?
No.
Just fireball.
Kind of don't. They're just
All I
annoying.
know is, if you have cooler shit, you should do it. We've been in this fight for an hour and 40 minutes. We haven't killed anything.
This is true.
It's true. Technically, you killed the zombies and made a friendly flesh golem out of them, if you want to count
We
that.
haven't killed anything.
Uh,
Yeah, these witch spiders are a little tough.
that they
They're
are.
beefy. They're beefy.
That doesn't help me.
I appreciate that you guys have just been like, I don't care, I'm restrained. I don't care.
Happens.
Ah, crap. Yeah, I don't have anything really cool that will help me attack them. Well, you know what? I will use my bonus action to bite my lip.
Okay.
And I will expend question is what spell it's gonna How big is it? I don't want that one either. Actually, cancel that. I'm just gonna attack them.
Alright.
I need to kill these guys.
Straight roll.
Straight.
Because everyone and their mother's restrained.
We'll go with the number one. Which number one?
Alright. Number one.
11.
Does not hit.
Which means that I can't do that. However, I can use my bonus action for other cool stuff, like nothing, because I have to hit stuff first.
Alrighty.
That's all I can do this round. Wow, that sucked.
Alright. Well. Which spider number 4? It gets 30 feet towards you, Unit. It's gonna dash.
All right.
Hey, Patty, check your Zoom messages.
Okay. Okay, so it is Aberth Lotham, the spider mother's turn. She can't really do anything. Right? There's nothing she can do in here.
Well, unless they're able to cast spells through it.
Yeah, if they had a spell that like originated outside of them that they didn't have to shoot a coin or ray.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! Ha ha! You're probably gonna tell me this doesn't work because of something in your spell or something, but you see. At first, it's like panicking. It's kind of like crawling around the ball as much as it can, and then the two giant witch spiders kind of just tap one another. And check this real quick. Okay. And this purplish energy seems to just completely envelop Aberthatha, and then it touches Imbria and envelops her too. And just all of a sudden, zoop, they fade out of existence. And then zoop, zoop, as they dimension door.
I think that works, because I don't think that's counted as traveling through the ethereal plane, so yeah.
Okay, cool. I just looked at their spell list and saw they had dimension door. Okay, that is her turn. Spider number 5. Okay. Unicorn's Vengeance.
Yes. I would like to smash you smash the spider that is the gall to walk up next to me.
Do it. It's not looking great.
13 hit.
Nope.
No. Wait, it's a 14 hit.
14 does hit.
Yes! Aha! 12 slashing damage. Oh, look at that. That's nice. 3 and
That
then
is nice.
3 more damage. So I can't do numbers. 18 damage on that one.
That is enough.
Sorry, 19 damage. 19.
As you come down with your axe and slash into it, you see that it just slumps to the ground, but it's still like bubbling in places.
Ew, gross.
It's at this point. Is there anything else you want to do in your turn?
Can I use my second attack action to attack the restraints against me?
Yes. Yes, you may do that actually. It specifically says that you can attack the webbing if you'd like.
Yes. Does 12 hit the webbing?
Yes.
Oh, cool. 15 slashing, 1 necrotic, and 3 raging damage. And so that's 5, 16, 19, 20 damage against them.
20 damage. Is that your final answer? 20 damage?
20 damage. I'll go with 21.
That is exactly the damage you needed to destroy the webbing on you. You are no longer restrained, sir.
Well, that was awesome.
Okay. The barbarian is no longer restrained. Things are about to get ugly for the other witch spiders. Okay, and it's at that point, once you kind of slide your axe underneath the webbing and just... And all finally that silk just breaks into a million strands.
Mm-hmm.
It's at that point you see sliding down next to you. Alarion slides down some of the spider silk. You see that they're covered in like spider guts, and there's like some of the hairs from one of the legs on their armor. They wipe their brow. And
I attack her.
well, you used all your attacks already, so
Whoa,
sorry.
What?
I use a bonus action to attack her.
Oh, I see how it is.
Well, everything that is slunk down at this point is a spider. So, by association, Unicorn's Vengeance can only assume that you are a spider. So,
Alaron, roll initiative, but you won't get to act. You'll get to act right now, but roll initiative.
Can I smack Unicorn's Revenge upside the head?
No, I wouldn't recommend doing that.
Okay. 14.
Okay. All right, and you can go ahead and act now as well, and then you'll
Excellent.
go in the initiative order. Too.
It's
How many-
About time.
What's around?
You've got. Okay, yeah. I'll quickly kind of give you a recap what's happening here. You see that this green box right here is this very just dangerous-looking thorny bush that looks like Sihu might have had some might have summoned it. You can see inside the thorns and the vines, Sihu is currently bound by webbing, but seems to kind of have these two witch spiders that have surrounded him or surrounded her on the ropes, but they are still harassing her. Further away, you see that Raziel has somehow summoned a flesh golem, and it seems to be doing his bidding. But he's on some icy area with two very large spiders. One of them had identified itself as Imbria the Foul. They seem to be on top of him. You can see just very far in the distance, all the way to the northeast, Unut is all the way up in a tree.
Oh.
You can see one witch spider is climbing up after him, and there's two more making a beeline from the north. You can also see these white sacks all around that every now and again they kind of either bulge or move. There might be stuff in them.
Just burn
yeah.
it all with fire. That's the only
Yes.
answer here.
Anything that's white on the ground is considered difficult terrain.
Oh my. Where am I located? I am.
You are down here by Unicorn's Vengeance.
All right. Well, I suppose I will go towards the nearest critter, and actually, I don't have to go very far, do I? I've got a archery
You have-
skills.
Yeah, if you have range stabby, you can shoot the two spiders that are next to you right here, no problem.
You bet I will range stabby. If my sheet will load. There we go. That delicious, delicious razor bow.
And you have advantage as well.
Yes, they're restrained, so you would have advantage. 14 does hit. Are you attacking Witch Spider 1 or Witch Spider 2?
Let's go for Witch Spider 1 since it's, well, number order.
Okay. Okay, so please explain to me your damage. I'm reading it, it doesn't make sense to me. I see it's taking 16 just base.
Swarm Arrow only applies if the spell is cast. It's not.
Okay,
Multiply
so it's
Missile
just...
also only applies if that spell is cast. It's just 16.
Ah.
Okay. Alright, cool. Your first arrow finds its mark, burying itself deep into the thorax of this spider. I believe you have a second attack?
Yes, I'm going to run up close and use my scimitar part of my razor bow.
Okay. You have just enough movement. You wouldn't be able to hit. You wouldn't be able to get to Witch Spider 1, but you could get to Witch Spider 2.
I'm fine with this.
Okay.
This is fine. Oh no. Oh no.
You would have advantage because it's restrained as well. So 22 does hit. For
That's freaking awesome.
Twisting Thrust
Not-
is also a spell.
Okay, so for 9 damage. Witch Spider.
Correct.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I believe that will be all.
Witch Spider 1. Give me some sickness damage. And it's going to try to escape that disadvantage with poison.
It takes 1 damage.
Cool. And that is not enough to be unrestrained. So that's its turn. Okay. Spider 2. Give me some sickness damage.
Sickness.
Not getting unrestrained this turn either.
3 damage.
Okay.
We have
Let-
the ultimate crowd control.
I know, right?
Alaron, your turn again. It's now your official turn. Initially.
Oh, sweet. Okay, well, I'm going to attempt that Twisting Thrust spell and
Okay.
use that scimitar.
Okay. Roll at advantage for this restrained. 23 definitely hits.
23. And add 2 because of the Twisting Thrust. Oh, no, wait, that's if it's crit. roll, darn it. There we go.
So is it 9 damage or 7 damage?
Well, it says twisting thrust crit. I don't think I got crit.
Okay. So we'll say it's 7 damage. So, alright, cool. Would like to attack again.
Heck yeah, I would. Let's do that. I don't have notes on twisting thrust. Tyler, do you know if it is ongoing or if it's...
Nope, one time only.
Okay. And can I cast this an unlimited amount of time?
Once. All your spells are once per day.
Okay.
Each.
Fair enough. So I'm just gonna do a regular slashy stabby.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that awesome twisting thrust, and then after I've attacked it that first time, I'm gonna bring it down and hopefully like just stab it right in the head.
Roll advantage still. 25, definitely hits. 10 slashing damage. Very nice. Once again, you notice that as you're stabbing and kind of black ichors rushing out, it's just like these weird parts of its body are bulging, very unnaturally. From what you know about witch spiders, there's a lot of abnormal things about it, but that's weird. The fact that it's doing that and you can see kind of glowing embers inside of it, something's up with these witch spiders.
I think I know what it is.
Does Ever know, or does Alaron know?
I think
both?
Ever knows. I think
Okay.
Ever knows. I don't. How would I know if my character knows? Intelligence roll.
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh, I only have a 1 in that, but I'm gonna roll it anyway if you'll allow it.
Absolutely.
Oof, I know nothing. Ew, the spider does the movie thing and it glows. Gross. Ew, gross. Okay, that's all.
Pretty
I know.
much. Raziel.
Oh, me. Raziel rolls his eyes at the DM in the sky and says, "Okay, you can kill me in this game." Cone of Cold. All 3 of your spiders can save at disadvantage, and that undead. 'Cause
Okay.
It's gonna hit Thero Kala too.
Okay. Kind of cold is a what save?
Constitution.
He says disadvantage? Why is it disadvantage? Because your spells, because you're amazing?
Because it's my cool magic item you let me have. Yep. All
Okay.
necrotic and cold. Yeah.
Disadvantage Constitution is. That can't be right. Okay. 11.
Nope. Oh, is that all of them? I thought you were doing it quickly.
Oh, true. Yeah, I should probably do that.
They're the boss spiders.
Yeah, at least the boss ones.
Yeah.
Even less on the other one. Nope, none of them save.
26 cold.
Ooh, 11 Jesus.
And then the flesh golem will beat on the one closest to it. And is worthless.
Those are not Tyler rolls. Okay. Anything else, Raziel?
Nope.
All right. The last. Oh no, that zombie already died. 0 out his hit points. So you have another body on the ground there for you. It is Embria the Fowl's turn. That's just gonna. It's okay. It's going to web you, or attempt to. There's a 21 hit.
Yep.
Okay, you are restrained, and now it's going to attempt to bite you with advantage. Are you kidding me? 14? Does that hit?
Nope.
Okay, that's Embria's turn. Unut. You've got a witch spider that's about 30. That's climbing up towards you. About 30 feet away from you. You've got two more on the ground down there below you, and all the rest of everything is across the map.
How far apart is the one that's in the tree with me and the ones that are on the ground?
The hypotenuse would be like.
Within 40 feet?
No, I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Because it's just baseline, it's 30 feet in the air, so I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Then I am going to say screw this witch spider, and just below it, I'm going to once again cast Dolor's Telekinetic Blast. So it has to make a strength save, DC 17.
Strength save. Nope, that's definitely a fail.
Okay.
5.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a fail. So it's going to take 25 damage.
Oh,
And it is going to get pushed up 20 feet into the air, and it is going to once again be knocked prone like the other one was, and so now it is 50 feet up, and now it's going to fall.
Falling. Okay. We'll bump up the 3d6 to 46. You guys have done 69 damage to that witch spider. Nice.
I like it.
You're not happy you're here alone!
Okay, that one takes, and you angle it so it gets blasted in the air, and there's just this moment where it reaches its apex, and its legs are all flailing and flashing about, and it's all these little beady little eyes just look at you as it just pauses at its apex, and falls. It just stares at you the entire way, and then
When
thud
it gets to
against
that
the ground.
apex, that whole entire thing where I'm dripping my tattoo ink, as it stares at me, I just go and ink it.
All right. Anything else, you know?
No, that'll be it.
Okay. All right, this guy goes 40 feet up a tree towards you, so he's 20 feet away. Excuse me. Alaron, give me a Constitution saving throw. As where you landed, you stepped on a nest of spiderlings. They all swarm up and start crawling up your body. Constitution saving throw.
Alariana is ever.
Yes, Lyron. Who asked me that? Why
Me.
did they ask me that?
Constitution saving
whoops.
throw.
Oh, me. Oh, shoot. Okay, sorry.
It's
Oh.
okay.
My screen. Stop it, screen. I'm in space. No. Constitution saving throw. It's right there. Got it.
Natural 20. That'll do it. Okay, you're fine.
Oh.
Sihu.
Sihu will look at the two behemoth spiders and see Raziel and say, "You don't mind cold damage, do you?"
Also rolls his eyes at you.
Seems like he'll be fine.
One falls out.
Awesome. She puts up her hand, and little torrents of wind start furling out, and she will cast Chill Wind.
Chill wind. Okay. What kind of save do Embria and Abrith need to make?
I need to click the right button. There we are.
And me, I'm not immune to cold.
Oh, yes,
Constitution
and
save.
so pretty much going in a straight line through Raziel.
Okay, these D20, they're done for the night. They both failed miserably, okay? They both take 16 cold damage. Okay.
And get pushed 15 feet back.
Okay.
Is it all or
15
half
feet
or all or
back.
none?
It is all or none. You're good.
About the golem, hold on.
Yeah. And then if you want, you and the
They're immune
gold.
to most things, but I don't know. Not cold.
You and the golem can take a tax opportunity if you want. Anything else?
He might not be able to. We'll find out. Nope, he made it.
And if you could, please, Patty, drop my vines.
Still worthless.
Okay. I don't know how to. I don't know how to delete a singular drawing.
Neither do I. I did not take the time to solve that yet.
Because there's
Plastic Age
only
plays Travis. Do you know if you're still watching?
there's only delete all drawings, which actually is fine, I think, because the only thing still up is Moonbeam. So yeah, I'll just leave it. That's fine.
Okay.
I'll clear it off right now. You're technically still concentrating on Moonbeam, so I'll put that down for you. It was there. Okay.
8 cold to whichever you want to hit for my attack of opportunity.
I will say Embria. Okay.
And I can't make any bonus. Oh, I should have cut myself. That's what I should have done.
Anything else?
Nope, I think that's it.
All right. Which spider number 4? That's one just fell. He's gonna movement and dash is right next to you, or she is right next to you. But that's all they can do. Aberthlotha. It's not having a great day. Is going to Scorching Ray. Raziel. Uh, 23 to hit.
Yep.
Nope, that doesn't hit. And 16 to hit?
Nope.
Okay, so only one of these hit. So take 10 fire damage as one of its scorching rays hits you. Okay. Spider number 5 is chilling over here. Okay.
Now, who is that?
You- Which spider number 5? So it was not even near you at the start of his turn.
Okay.
Unicorn's Vengeance.
I'm going to come up here and attack which spider to the left of Sihu?
right, that's number 1.
Oh, that's number 1. All right, cool.
24 hits.
24 hits. Ooh. 8, 9,
1.
it's 20, 22 damage.
Oh, because you're bonus.
Yep, bonus 1. And then gonna attack it twice. 13, 14 hit.
14 does hit, just barely.
Yeah! That's 15, 16, 19 damage.
And that's enough to kill that one, too.
Ugh! Killing shit. I like it.
Do you want me to leave its corpse for you, Raziel, or is it okay to...
No, you can delete them all.
Okay. Actually, I'll do it to its corpse. For my benefit. Once again, you see that this body is still pulsating and bubbling in spots.
Gross.
Anything else, Unicorn?
No. That was my maximum move. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Which spider number 2? They're not restrained anymore, right? Because the thorns are gone?
They are not restrained anymore.
Hallelujah! They might actually be able to do something with their turn now.
They're still poisoned.
Oh my god. Okay, cool. Neat.
Takes
4 damage. Neat.
I can't wait for the turn of that top one when it has to roll a Constitution save.
Does... No, that's a miss. Okay, this D20 is failing the 2. Alright.
Thank you, Patty's D20s.
Eliron, your turn. I'm actually...
All right. Closest spider. Actually, wait. Where's the closest one now? The
Run
spider number
diagonally
1?
next to you.
Number 2.
Number
Okay.
2.
Let's see. Do I want to stabby or the shooty?
You will always do more damage with the bow because you're built as an archer.
Technically, it's still a bow, even when you use it as a scimitar.
Yes, but you get about half the damage.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Especially
Well-
if you use your magic arrows that you have 10 of, 4 times the damage.
Are there?
Wondering if it's worth it on this one though. Like, is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Use the
I'm-
magic arrows.
I shall use my magic arrows.
Are there rules about range and melee? I don't know.
Well, I could use a move
Isn't-
action to back up far enough, probably.
They don't
well,
have to. They have the feet. They're good.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I was about to say, I think you're super archer, which means you can
Yep.
archer within 5 feet.
Okay.
Correct.
I didn't know if that was a rule in 5th.
It is, but there's a feat that bypasses it.
Got it.
Like it. I'm gonna use my magic arrows.
Magic arrows. 22 hits.
Which means you just roll swarm arrow without needing the spell.
Okay.
So that it makes the dex save, Patty. It either
Uh,
takes
dex
11 or
save.
22.
Which
DC
has
15.
disadvantage for poison,
Yep.
so any point in rolling? Nope, not any point in rolling. It definitely fails.
Now fire your second arrow. That also does the swarm damage.
So is the 22 damage plus the 17 normal?
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's why the
Jeez.
swarm arrow is amazing.
Yeah, now we're cooking.
I have 10 swarm arrows.
Do they have
Uh,
advantage from something?
No, it's no longer
Okay.
restrained. No longer restrained.
So another dex save, DC 15.
Let's wait. We have a chance. We've got a chance. Nope. 12.
We as in you or we as in me? Because if you have it.
28 more.
That one super dies, as you just did like over half its health with it.
Do keep track though, because now you've got 8 of those arrows left. But this is the
Yes.
last fight. Burn them all.
Okay. All right, that one dies.
Gasp.
Number 2.
These arrows are awesome.
Yeah, it actually looks like
Uh,
Tony's
two
missile from the
times.
first Iron Man. One arrow comes out and it explodes into a whole bunch of little ones.
Nice. Yeah, so you just peppered this witch spider with it just looks like there's 50 arrows in it now, and it's just all these pinpricks in it. And it's just each one is just like the the little Dutch boy in the dam where it just plug up one, another one sprouts, plug out one, another one sprouts, and it's just pouring out ichor.
So you could say it was an assault and pepper.
Nope, don't think I would
Yes,
say
you
that.
could say it.
Mm-mm.
Yep, you could say it.
Oh, funny thing, when you fell and down from killing the spider up there above, all your arrows broke. You don't have any of those special.
And you broke your legs.
And you broke your
and my
spine.
jaw, because
And your
I don't
neck.
know anymore.
Now you're locked
I
in.
sound kind of dead.
Raziel.
Con save for all 3 spiders again. Same as last time, disadvantage.
Okay. Nope, that's it. Oh, hold on. 17.
Nope. You gotta beat a 19 because it's a magic item.
Okay, yep, they all failed.
48 more cold.
Holy but Jesus.
48. Wow.
And then this guy is gonna try not to be worthless this time. Yeah, that's better. I'm just gonna roll all the damage at once because I assume 20 hits.
Yes.
And 35 more bludgeoning to the white one. From the
Holy.
flesh golem.
35. Okay. So after the assault, Raziel puts on these spiders just the cone of cold, and by this time, the 2 cones of cold he shot out have blown away enough of this tree that you can see that there is another giant mother spider of the spider witches in this tree.
Gasp. What?
And you can see it kind of actually been pulling. It's been pulling strands of web from up here, and you see that you can all give me a perception check.
Yes.
Perceive.
Holy crap! I saw it.
Oh wow! Look at that.
Okay, wow!
did as
Everyone
well.
sees this apparently.
I see you.
Wow. Okay. Yep. Everyone sees this. You can actually see the strands of silk it's pulling connect to all the other spiders. It connects to Aberth Lotha, the so-called Spider Mother. It connects to Imbria. It connects to the other witch spiders. And you can see actually that Thyrocala. Now the branches and leaves had all been blown away and destroyed from these cones of colds. Has these just large, what look to be like blisters almost on all of its legs. And these blisters are full of like this, some of them you can see this swirling green clouds in them. Some of them you can see boiling, bubbling magma fire in them. And you can see that half of its eyes are glazed over and have this bluish tint to them. And the other half, they're on different points of views, on each individual spider.
Fools! You dare interrupt the puppet master. Soon you will all be dead and I will have to cut my losses. But my work will never be done until the whole world is my way.
So for Dwayne, is it safe to assume that one's a Titan spawn?
At this point, it's probably more Titan spawn than Aberration, yeah. Okay. It's its turn.
Oh.
Let's see. Can it... It's gonna lightning bolt Raziel. Dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay.
Funny.
That's a save. So take 16 lightning damage. That's the half. And it just goes back to work, using all of its appendages, all of its legs, to just move these individual web pieces. Imbria, and now that you can see Thyrocala moving these individual things, you can tell that the movements are a little bit more jerky than they should be. And what you just attributed to the witch spider's just naturalness and unearthliness, you can actually see it because they no longer have, will of their own. They're puppeted. So Thyrocala will, at this point, we've cleared things up a little bit for it. Oh. This will not reach Alairon. So the Flesh Golem, Raziel, Unicorn's Vengeance, this Witch Spider, and Sivu are making a Constitution saving throw as Imbria is going to cast Cone of Cold.
Jesus.
That's a big cone.
It is a 60-foot cone.
60 feet, yeah. That's how I hit that one the whole time.
22.
You're good.
I'm also immune to cold.
Number.
21.
Okay. All right, and the witch spider that is poisoned is going to fail. Oh yes, drastically. Okay, so the full damage is
Hey, who cast this?
Imbria, the foul.
Okay.
$37 cold damage is the full. Take half of the save. Or if you got shenanigans quartering.
I need her to make a con save as well.
Okay.
I am immune to attacks by spiders.
Don't.
You would be if you let me make your character.
18 on the con.
Okay, thanks.
Alright.
I wanted to see if my spell would get off beforehand.
Okay. It's Imbria's turn. Unut.
Would you say
got
that was 30 what?
Did that hit the two puppet
37.
spiders too?
Oh yeah, this one. Hold on. Which one's this one? Number 5.
Did that cone of cold also hit the other two spiders, the big ones?
Which ones?
Abrathlatha and Imbria the Foul.
No, because it came from Imbria.
Oh, I thought it came from the big one. Sorry.
No, it came from Imbria. It did hit 5. So.
Oh, well, we never did the flesh golem. Oh wait, it's cold. It's mute. Never mind.
Okay.
Stop it. It is not.
Yeah, what was
Yeah.
what was the damage? 36, 37?
37 cold damage. Unut, you've got a witch spider directly on top of you, and you've got another one coming for you.
You said it's actually on me?
Yes, it used its full movement and dash to get up to you.
Okay.
It's-
I am...
Sorry.
I'll take its attack of opportunity because I'm going to use haste. To give myself extra movement from bonus action. As the bonus action, I'm going to use Expeditious Retreat. I'm going to then just straight jump out of the tree and reaction Feather Fall and go to here. So you can take your
Okay.
attack of opportunity.
All right. More dice. Come on. $16.
It does not hit because I have +2 AC from haste.
Yep.
And now that I'm all the way over here, making sure I'm close enough.
Any of our viewers, it's Christmas time's coming up, and clearly I need new dice. So if you'd like to send me some, by all means, DM me and I'll send you my address.
Okay, so I'm just going to move here to make sure I have the range, and I'm going to cast Immolation on Thurachala, which is a deck save.
Okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's a roll. 21.
It saves, but I'm still going to do 4d6 damage.
Sure. Sure.
Well, actually, it's going to be 8d6, but half, you know. So it does. It's not terrible. 35 half. So
Okay, so that's 17. Okay. Alrighty. Anything else?
nope, that is everything I can do.
Oh,
Yes. Okay. Well, that thing. Let's do down. Okay, looks like right there. All right. On this layer action, you see Thurachala is examining the damage it's sustained. Several of its blisters have popped. It's not looking so great. The two other large spiders, you can see that it's hard for it to control those two. You've dispatched a number of its lesser witch spider sisters. And it's at this point that it gathers all of the string it's been using into one of its legs, and it just pulls it like it's ripping the cord on a lawnmower or a chainsaw. And it just, this horrible, it must be a chuckle from the lip, from its tone.
I might not be able to eat you, my little flies, but you will all burn.
And you see immediately all of the other spiders go limp as it has released its strings. And where they lay, you see the pulse where their bodies had still been bulging, convulsing, pulsing. You see just kind of, they all start to slowly, the pulsing grows larger and more significant, and the skin flexes almost to its breaking point. You know, it looks as if they're all about to pop.
Oh, shit.
You take a look around, see that the immediate threats are kind of gone-ish. At least Thurachala, I'm sorry, that was the layer action. And then at the end of the layer action turn, we'll use one of its legendary actions to just run away.
What?
It can move as a legendary action. Kind of seeing this, you all look around. There's no immediate threats. You see all these spiders, even the little spiderlings that have been kind of swarming at your feet. Those two are all starting to pulse. Just everything in this entire layer looks bad. And it's at that moment you hear a rushing sound, the sound of air being sucked up, and starting over here by Unut, just fire and thick green foggish smoke is just rolling, coming from this direction.
Oh dear.
Oh.
And it's almost as if the bodies are all exploding, and it's as if each one is its own fireball.
Oh, shit.
And they're all just coalescing and coming together, and the smoke and the clouds that are coming out of them look almost like a cloud kill spell. as that fog just rapidly rolls into the lair and the fire is just running in at an alarming rate. It is time to leave.
How the hell do we get out of here?
Back to when you came.
Oh, we gotta climb out? Ooh.
I can just cast Tensor's floating disc and dimension door myself up immediately. You guys jump on, however many of you, if you can't climb.
Okay. Sidu,
Although-
it's your turn. You see.
It only takes 200 pounds, Devin.
I thought it was 5.
Don't think so.
So I'm still restrained. So I'm gonna cut myself loose.
500.
All right, give me an attack roll.
23. Oh, you
Okay,
need
that
damage
hits.
too, don't you?
I do need damage. That's the more important part,
It's
actually.
only 10, which is not enough.
That's correct.
However, I hit with a melee attack, therefore I can bite it.
Okay.
Haha. 21.
One hits.
Actually, that's 22.
That's
For,
damage.
6.
That's okay because you're still webbed from the initial webbing, right?
Right.
Okay, that's a different HP.
Oh,
That one was only 15 HP.
how exciting.
So you're out. But that was your action, bonus action. So all you've got some movement.
Then I will haunch down on all fours and start moving back towards the hole,
Okay?
which I'm guessing is over here.
Yeah. Here, I'll draw it. That pink box is where the hole is. If you'd like to move yourself.
Oh,
Okay?
I mean, I guess I could get. I have 40-foot movement if I'm on all fours.
Unicorn.
I'm going to cast jump on myself
Okay.
and do a 10-foot run and leap over there.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Then jump and start climbing out, I guess.
All right. Give me an athletics check.
Oh.
16.
16?
Oh, you're raging. You actually have advantage.
Oh, okay. That's right. 17.
Nice. All right. You got some good handholds here, and you're making your way up. Alerion. Sorry.
It's all good. It's 2-shot. I'm gonna book it to where everyone else is going.
Okay. You gonna start climbing?
Yeah. I hope.
Give me an athletics or acrobatics. Your choice.
Let's see here. Which one? Let's see. Got a 9 in acrobatics. Yep, that's it. Cause in athletics I have a 1.
There you go. 14. Okay, so you kind of get your first couple handholds. You're kind of it's a little unsure, but the webbing is helping. But you don't make up nearly as far as Unicorn. Raziel.
I chased the spider.
Okay.
Is that actually where it's at, or are you just moving it there because that's the end of the map?
It'd be like it's full movement when it's taking it there.
All I can do is double move.
I'm sorry. Here. That was 30 feet. Okay. Unut.
I forgot to tell you, it has to take another, or do another save. Wait, or is it... Wait. Yeah, it still has to do another save from immolation.
Okay. Was it a Constitution saving throw?
Dex.
Dex. 23.
And it saves and the spell ends. Okay, but I'm in the same boat as Raziel. These spiders have been a pain in the butt. We're supposed to kill them. That one's the main one. I'm going to... Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I can see it from here. I'm going to Fireball,
Okay.
which is Dex save.
17.
That is the DC, so...
So it takes half.
And that is... Wow! Look at them ones!
Man.
It's 8 dice 6 now, and I rolled an average of 2s.
Ooh, so half 18, so it takes 9 damage.
Yeah. And everything around it that is flammable burns.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay. More explosions. What is it? It's taking a while to load those. Come on. Okay. Sihu, your turn.
Alright, I'm going to attempt to climb out of here. What was it? Athletics?
Or acrobatics, whichever one.
Oh, I got a choice. I choose the one with higher numbers.
Fair enough.
12.
Okay, so you try to climb, and you really only get about 5 feet off the ground. Not really. Did your character have climb speed?
No, actually, I don't.
Okay. So yeah, you attempt to climb,
Not a
but you're
tabaxi.
really only the webbing is what's keeping you up off the ground at this point. Like you're not dug in any handholds. Yeah, you're kind of struggling here.
Not good.
Yeah. Unicorn.
It's going to attempt to climb out again.
Okay. Athletics. So I'm sure better for you at advantage because you're raging.
Wow, same thing again.
Nice. But your rage climbing is working, and with your rage climbing, you're able to get you're more than halfway out of here.
So angry, Clyde.
Yes. It's one of those things from like Assassin's Creed video games where you're just like, huh, 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 and you're like using the next handhold to like catapult yourself up. It's quite impressive. Thyrocala is going to see that you two are trying to chase it, throwing fireballs and shit at it. And it's not happy about that. So it's out here. I'm kind of freeballing this. But I'm expecting you guys to chase it. It is now, like where it has gone is like very deep forest, like dark, like deep, dense trees. That kind of, and it's just doing one of those things where it kind of like scuttles up along trees and it's moving very quickly between them. And this is a tone, so it definitely knows where it's going and how to avoid any pitfalls or dangers. You can attempt to follow it here, but it would be kind of dangerous. You don't know what's waiting for you out there. And there is a raging, roaring inferno of fireballs and cloud kills coming from Lyrion.
I'm gonna keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah. Roll that acrobatics. 14.
Okay, so it's a hard time for you, but you're able to kind of make a little bit of progress, maybe about another 10 feet up. Not very far, not as far as you want to. Raziel.
Move here and Cone Cold it again.
Okay. Come on, grab that corner. There we go. 16.
60 more cold. That's almost max.
Wow.
So just you kind of like wait, and just as you're about to lose it, you see it once more through the trees and just blast another cone of cold at it, and you can definitely tell it does some really good damage to it. And it looks hurt, but it's still able to keep scampering.
That's it.
Unit.
Unit's tired of it avoiding him, so Unit's going to cast is going to do Dolmer's telekinetic blast and just blow up the area around it again. It's got to be strength save.
What's the range on that?
Make sure. I might have to move a little. It's 150 feet.
Okay. Strength save?
Strength save. Although I am going to move myself over to here just to get away from the exploding corpses.
18.
It does succeed, but it still has to take half damage on 7d6. So it takes, 9 damage again. I'm doing great on these high-level spells.
Okay.
But then
You blow up like there's like 3 trees that you just completely blow up, and just turn into mulch basically, and it just grazes Thyropola just a little bit. But she is making her escape.
And this is where you're going to laugh, because now I'm going to pull out my light crossbow and try and shoot it. Because I still have haste. 18?
You're going to be at disadvantage, though, from your range.
11.
Yeah.
From the range? Or from
For the range and the cover of the trees.
Okay.
Okay, anything else?
Nope.
Okay. More explosions. Your flesh golem.
Oh, I dropped concentration on that.
Oh, is he gone? Okay, flesh golem is gone. Page. Okay. Sihu. The roar of the inferno is very close. You can hear like you look down and you see like it's coming up underneath, like where the hole is, and it's going to start traveling up towards you guys.
Yeah, how high was that hole?
60 feet.
City feet. Hmm.
So you got Unicorn, who's almost at the top,
Yeah, I'm still at the bottom.
and yeah, you and Alerion are still pretty close to the bottom.
30, 30. 40. I like that. See who will wild shape
Okay.
into a
Some
tiny little
wings.
creature that looks. Oh wait, no, I can turn into one of those.
Something with wings that can pick up Alerion, and you guys can fly on him.
No, I can't turn it into anything that big that can fly.
Okay.
But no, I turn into a individual named Tyler's pet bird, if you will, a raven with smoky shadows coming off of it,
Okay.
i.e., the Shadow Raven.
Okay.
I have a fly distance of 50,
Okay.
so I fly up.
No problem. See who is out of the hole. You see like a little smoky raven pass you by, Unicorn. Okay. Unicorn, it's your turn.
Gonna try to climb, jump the hell out of here.
Yeah, give me some more rage climbing.
Range climbing. So angry. Wow. Ooh.
Your hands kind of slip, but it's one of those things you're just like just a little, and you're able to just barely hoist your. You're only 10. You would rage climb 50 feet already. You just like throw your leg up over the lip of this hole,
Okay.
and you're able to be out of the hole.
Okay. Cool.
Illyrium, you've got about another 40-ish feet to go.
Oof.
Make
I
it
think
good.
all I've got is that acrobat.
Yeah, unless you got a spell or an ability or something here.
Nah, sadly I do not.
Okay.
21.
Okay. You finally kind of like, okay, I like you can feel the heat coming up from underneath the hole. You're just like, it's do or die. Like if I don't, I need to do this or I'm going to die. And with a 21, you're able to get so that you kind of just reach out your hand to Unicorn, and Unicorn is able to grasp and pull you up.
Thank you, Unicorn.
Raziel. I'm sorry. The spider should have gone after
Yeah.
Unicorn. It'll move 30, and then it will dimension door again. And you now have no idea where it is. And just as the purple energies are coalescing on its body again, just to give you just the last food, and then disappears.
I look up in the sky. Do I see the Shadow Raven?
Whew. Give me a perception check. 'Cause that Shadow Raven is very far away from me.
Okay, that's fine. I look up in the sky where we came from, and I look at the ground, and I dimension door there.
Okay. Yeah. The dimension door is what, 500 feet, 400 feet? Something
Dimension
like that?
door is where you can see. If you can see it, you can go there. It's line of sight.
Okay. Yeah, 500 feet within range.
You don't even have to be able to
Because, like-
see it.
Oh yeah, you can visualize it. All right, so you
Yep.
picture in your mind the ground right before you fell into that spider pit, and you are able to get there. Okay. Yuna.
Unut's doing the same.
Okay. Once again, you also picture that ground disappear in a flash purple energy. So now, the three of you had kind of put together like, wait, where are Raziel and Unut? But as you're thinking that, they just appear right next to Unicorn and help him pull up Illyrion. Okay.
Nice.
It's at this point, though, that the fire and the cloud kill come up through a hole. And then you see actually, so you're kind of like dusting each other off. You're like, okay, let's put distance between ourselves in this place. And you look around, and that's where you see just coming out of the trees more witch spiders, but they're already bulging and convulsing. And there's just that moment where you're looking at them, they're looking at you. Run. And it's just chasing, and you guys book off. You start running, all of you. It's your full movements. And you just hear detonations and explosions behind you as they all just morph into these terrible fireballs and clouds of noxious, poisonous gas rolling out towards you. All of you give me just a general either dex-based or strength-based roll. As you're either, nimbly dodging through trees, or if you're just like pulling a rhino and just like barreling through things.
So, saving throw or like acrobatics?
Any
Or
strength-based
athletics.
roll or dexterity-based roll. So whatever, basically just find your roll that gives you the biggest bonus and do it.
20.
28.
good.
Haha.
I mean, it's really good.
I'm going to go with Dex and fail
Ooh.
terribly.
Would you two
13.
like to use spells to supplement your bad
I'm-
rolls?
I
Rather
don't have
just-
anything.
Cast levitate and float up out of range.
Someone's gonna have to give you a push up. I don't think so.
20 feet, but it's 20 feet a turn.
Yeah.
Or no, you float up 20 feet, but then if you're the caster, you can go your movement. If you're a target and then you're unwilling, then you have to like pull yourself up.
Okay.
So I guess he could go 50.
Actually, I can go 60 because, well,
Whatever your base
Nice.
speed is plus 20.
uh,
Oh, you're hasted. Yeah,
I'm
he can go
hasted.
really far.
I'm hasted, and I have
Okay.
expeditious retreat still active. So
Well, you wouldn't be hasted anymore because levitate is a concentration spell as well.
Expeditious retreat, though, he can still get
yeah, I could still do double movement.
80 feet at least.
No, no, shit, that's concentration now too. So I screwed that up.
Ah, see, you were cheating.
Yeah, I cheated and
kn-
gave myself an extra 10 feet of movement.
So he gets
All right,
50.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna drop it off levitate.
Would that be making a 6 succeed then?
No, basically, if you're dropping it off the levitate, then I'll just say that you can just float up into the sky if you want, out of the range of these.
Oh, you mean drop and use levitate? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drop all your other spells and
Yes,
just
drop
focus
everything
on-
else and use
okay.
levitate. Yes.
Okay.
I'll just stare at the explosions from above
Sure.
and cackle maniacally.
Raziel, are you using any spells to supplement that?
I don't have anything.
Okay.
You don't have
Uh,
anything? I may be able to help.
Yeah, you guys notice that Unut just like takes off like a balloon, just rises into the air. You think that he'll be fine, will escape the blast radius that's happening down the forest below him.
So, I think I can do this. Let me just double check. Because I can just cast Tensor's Disc and he can just float with me. because I don't think Tensors is actually a concentration spell. Nope, not a concentration spell. Just have to burn a level 1 spell and it can have up to 500 pounds. And it will follow me, so you can just jump on. As I see that you're having trouble.
It's going to be cutting it close. Because you'd have to... It's 6 seconds to cast the disc, 6 seconds to cast levitation, where you're standing still for both of those, and these fireballs like right behind you guys. You risk
Raziel
it?
doesn't care. Do what they will. That what thou wilt. In other words, save yourself.
Okay.
I fly away.
All right. Raziel, give me one more check to see if you are able to see what's going to happen to your fate here.
Oh no.
22. Okay. So Raziel is about to fall behind. You see, he is at the end of the day an animated body, but it's just like this miraculous burst of speed comes over him, and he kind of does this thing where he trips over a log, but somersaults him several times in a slight downhill, and he pops back up on his feet and is able to catch up with the rest of you guys. The explosions are still going off, but they start to recede, and you hear less and less until finally you stop, and it's quiet again. You all breathe, catch your breath as you've been running for your lives. And then you hear a rustling in the trees next to you. All of you turn immediately, weapons drawn, spells at the ready, and you see 3 Hollow Legionnaires come out. They look badly damaged. They look as if they've seen a lot of fights. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Stay friendly, friendly. We've had a very, very long couple of days. We don't need to have any more fights than we already need. We are Hollow Legionnaires of the Centurion, and we're looking to make our way back to the edge of the Hornsaw Forest. Who are you?
We're the group that went looking for you.
That sounds like the Centurion to send someone out after us. You guys didn't happen to find any more of our group, did you?
We passed the party that went to look for you first.
Okay, that makes sense. They've sent a second squad. All right. Are they okay?
Yes.
Okay. Did you find anyone else from our squad? We got ambushed by several witch spiders from Eightfold Curse. They took some of my men. They killed some others. Were you able to save or find any of them?
Unicorn, show him the piece.
Yes. This. And he kind of shows what he's wearing on his arm.
They look at that. That's our sigil. Then why is it rusty?
That's how we found it.
Seems that a strange magic permeates this place.
That would explain.
You don't remember Crazy Spider saying something about disease?
They motion to the rear guard legionnaire comes forward, and as they come forward, very very heavy breaths. Yes. One of my soldiers who is also, he seems sick with something, which is, we didn't think legionnaires could get sick. And he points, and one of the gauntlets is starting to rust away and looks really like it's a 300-year-old piece of iron. It just is barely there. the greave around the leg is also very badly rusted. And then he points out on all the other legionnaires that there's at least something that is almost completely or in the process of rusting, including himself. We don't know what's happening. We think the Eightfold is up to something. And then he cocks his head and he looks at you, Unicorn. You don't look so good either. And you notice that even though you are made of non-metal pieces as a hollow elf, you notice that your leather pieces and things like that are starting to show age as well. And any just rivets or any connective pieces that are made out of metal are deteriorating.
No, sir.
At a
Don't
rapid
like that.
pace. Seems it's not just against legionnaires, but anything not fully human, anything constructed. And he looks at all of you. You seem fine, so it's clearly targeted. We did notice that spiders were using some foul necromantic magic to bring back zombies and other undead into their control. We need to report this back to the Centurion, and this is not good. This is way above my station. I don't know what to do from here. All I know is that I can get these men home safely. We can go together. It'll be safer that way. Legionnaires, fall in. Let's go. You start moving. They start guiding you guys. You notice the one that they called up to show you the significant rusting is limping, and all of a sudden it just falls to the ground, and the rest of the metal finishes rusting. They all run over to it. What's happening? What's going on? And the rusting finishes, and there's just a piece of the breastplate left.
Nothing else, just the breastplate?
Just the breastplate. The Legionnaire itself is gone.
Whoa.
And that's where we'll end.
Wow, that's messed up.
It seems as if some foul magic, for our viewers at home, this is where we'll leave our cliffhanger. You'll just have to back the Kickstarter, Dead Man's Rust, to figure out what exactly is going on. What is causing this great evil to befall the constructs in the land of Skarn? What has happened? What great disease has come across? How is it being transferred? What is being done? Does it affect non-constructs as well? Is this something that can be fixed, solved? What being could use such power to create such a disease that could cause so much damage and destruction so easily? You'll just have to back the Kickstarter and wait until it comes out to find out. It's been a pleasure telling the story to all of you listeners. We hope you enjoyed what you saw and heard as much as we enjoy performing it for you. Let's hear from our players now. Once again, your name, handle, character, and where people can find you outside of Wolf Tales. And be sure to emphasize if your character was from the Dead Man's Rust, make sure you emphasize that.
Yeah, at Space Lord PJs, my character Unicorn's Vengeance was all from the Hollow Elf. Yes, it was all from Dead Man's Rust. So being able to cast spells in Barbarian, that's kind of rad. Yeah, you can find me tomorrow running our holiday adventure in Pugmire. Hope you all can join us.
I am Eldritch Echoes Online. The next time you'll see me will be for episode 1 of Kimchi's Chilling Chronicles on Thursday at 9. My character was all from the module.
And I am Dwayne, made of kimchi on the internet. Next time you'll see me is Thursday for Kimchi's Chilling Chronicles. And my character was a hodgepodge from the Scarlands Core, Dead Man's Rust, and Yugbin's Guide to Gelfbach.
Hey everybody, I'm Ever, and I'm sad that I could not be here with you the entire evening, but I'm really glad to have made it in time for some of it. It was a blast playing with you, and my character, I believe, is all made up of Scarlands stuff. With Dead Man's Rust, the awesome short bow that is also a scimitar. I love that so much.
It's down to me, isn't it? I am Devin, and I have been online as Sword of Sullied, and tonight I played Unut, the Slytherin, which is straight out of the new book, wizard / tattoo adept, which is why I was able to cast so many of those awesome high-level spells.
Awesome. Thank you. I've been Patty Shakes _. That's where you can find me on the internet. And we have just finished our two-shot, which we hope got you a little bit of an insight on the kind of non-combat and social interactions you can have with these characters and setting, as well as tonight where you saw the amazing combat that these characters can do. They were restrained for half the battle, and that didn't even bother. So you can truly build some powerful characters in this game, and really kind of, if you're a DM, it's your dream come true, because you can throw each of the large spiders that make up the leadership of the April Kirks are CR12s, and each individual wit spider is a CR4. So I had at one point 8 CR4s on the field with 3 CR12s, and I don't think a single healing spell was used. So
Oh, yeah.
I thought about it just because.
so yeah, so you can throw some big nasties at your players, and they'll be able to hold their own. So that's what's really cool about Scarlands, is they kind of buff it up so that you can just have these big all-out, no holds barred brawls. So yeah, I have read a lot of the module, so that's how I got my ideas and was able to show. I just wanted to showcase the Hornsoft Forest, as it is a large playground and there's a lot of cool things going on in there. Turn the story a little bit my own, so I wouldn't ruin it for anybody who wants to go and clean. So really, the only thing story-wise was the fact that Dead Man's Rust exists and is affecting Legionnaires. But the causing of it, I changed a little bit. So if you want to know the true story reason of this disease, don't worry, it's not spoiled for you. Just go out there, get the Kickstarter, and you won't regret it, promise. Okay, I don't think we're going to vote tonight, Rink, since there's no carryover. Perfect. So all of the moments, I'm going to go ahead and nominate all of you, though, because you all made fantastic characters. You all were good to go tonight with your awesome abilities and spells and actions, and knew what you were doing, and made combat really good. We had like 8 rounds of combat, which with that many enemies and this many PCs, 8 rounds of combat, that's a lot. That's a lot going on there. So thank you. I want to thank all you amazing viewers. We hope you enjoyed our story tonight. We look forward to seeing you next week, where we're going to resume the Contagion Chronicle at this same time and place. And please remember to check out the Kickstarter that has been posted several times, and I've said that several times already, but I can't emphasize enough how much you should check it out, especially now we're reaching stretch goals, and you can get some awesome bonus content. Until next time, though, may the gods guide your path. Stay safe, stay awesome, stay adventurous, and make good choices.